Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Harry Muppet. Welcome back to another Starcraft 2 Daily Masters, taken from DreamHack, I think this one was. So DreamHack Winter. And yes, there has not been any new tournament replays released, any new major replay packs released in 2014. So I don't think there's very many games being played, but we should be able to last quite a while off these replays, although 8 are Team Story. I think I've cast half of the total games I've gotten from that one. Although it did only include the last 6 brackets, so it's not surprising. But anyway, let's introduce the players for this game. It is going to be Patience up the top right side of the map. He is, of course, from South Korea, plays for the Alien Invasion team. And his opponent down the bottom left side of the map, it is the one and only SOS, who won the WCS Grand Final Tournament last year. An absolutely outstanding achievement. He is from South Korea as well, plays for the Jin Air Green Wings team, and he is going to be very, very happy with himself for that achievement. But of course, you can't just sit on your laurels, you have to get back into there and start winning other stuff as well, and he is definitely in this tournament to do something. I don't know actually who won this tournament, but yeah, I got no idea. It's probably on the website somewhere, but yeah, who knows. So anyway, let's start getting into the game. So we've got a pylon back there, we've got cyber cores, we've got Protoss versus Protoss here, PvP, which is always fun, and we've got the game heart interface, which is not always fun, but whatever, we'll just deal with it. So anyway, moving on, Probe is going to get a nice scout off, not going to see anything crazy. I mean, a very, very fast Twilight Council off the cyber core with a gateway that would be crazy. A fast Stargate as well, that would be crazy. Those are the kind of things you want to scout, which is a nice timing for this probe to be able to scout those. So Twilight Council off a single gateway usually means you're rushing DTs, which is something you need to get fast robo bay out so you can build observers. Here we go, there's the fast Twilight Council coming out for Patience. And yeah, the other crazy thing you can do right off the cyber core is, of course, the Stargate, which usually means fast oracles, which means you want to get a couple of stalkers in your base, maybe a cannon, but usually in PvP just stalkers is enough to deal with it. So got a nice bit of force here, actually a stalker and a zealot coming on in. Sorry, this Twilight Council is occasionally going to be for fast blink as well if you're going for mass stalkers. I guess it's a lot more likely in other matchups that it'll be fast DTs, but yeah, in Protoss play, it's probably more often than not going to be used just to get blinker. We can see both players actually getting the Twilight Council, and Patience Mothership Core is actually going to spot this, so he's almost certain that he knows what's going to be happening here, and the fact that the lights are gleaming, I think that means it's upgrading something. So unfortunately we can't check the other one to see if it means it's upgrading something, but anyway, yeah, these funny little things turning around, I think they mean they're upgrading something as well. So let's actually check it. Let's check out the little funny rotating things. Yes, they've stopped rotating because it's no longer researching something. So, no, wait, no, they're still going. They're not going as fast as they were though, or maybe they're not glowing. I can't remember. Anyway, we'll have to check the Twilight Council as well. But yeah, it looks like Patience is going to be finishing a little bit quicker, and he's also going for a few more gateways. We can see he's currently got 1 and he's getting 3 more, whereas what's the other guy's name, Mr. SOS currently has 1, he's getting 2 more, as well as a robotics facility. So maybe thinking about switching in some immortals here with that play as well, and SOS also going for an expansion. So there we go. It looks like he's actually, no, that is his expansion. I thought maybe Patience is going for one as well, but just SOS at the moment. Patience, on the other hand, is just going for a lot of tech right now. He's going for, well, not tech, but just forces. He's getting his own robotics facility out. He's going to be getting blink out. Blink is still coming. We're going to watch this to see if the lights stop flickering. And it looks like yes. It's a bit hard to tell with the chrono boost, but I think the lights have stopped. No, wait, the lights are still going. They're still shooting up, so I got no idea how to determine if this thing is upgrading or not. I thought there was an indicator if the building was upgrading or not. You can tell by the way the lights are flashing, but apparently not. And here we go, Patience foregoing the Nexus, foregoing his expansion, going off 1 base. You can see he's got a lot more stalkers out on the field. However, SOS chrono boosting out the Immortal. This may be what he needs to even this game up again, and it definitely could be happening. Although look at this one pylon right is powering so many buildings, and SOS has realized the danger and he's building 2 more pylons over there. But here we go, the Immortal coming out, and the Immortal could do a lot of damage, although will it just be too late because Impatience just has the ability to build so much stuff right here. And here we go, it's going to be, the Stalker's leading him into the Immortal. I'm not sure what the Immortal plays. I feel like you should move it out a little bit. But then again, Patience can just blink in, snipe the Immortal, and then just run out of there straight away. So I mean, SOS is just buying time at the moment. Once he gets the second Immortal out, it will be very, very, very tough for Patience to break this defense. I mean, the second Immortal, I think that would be almost impossible for him to break it with the amount of Stalkers he needs. He'd need a much larger army. And here we go, double Immortals, and SOS thinking about moving out, pumps out a couple more Stalkers as well, and Patience really has no chance anymore. He's going to have to back off. He knows it, he's getting his own expansion down, but he has knocked back SOS's own expansion. So he's getting his own expansion, he's destroyed SOS's, and he's quite happy just to keep SOS contained right now. And yeah, just to make sure that SOS can't expand anytime soon. I think that's his main goal, but he's actually falling back here. He's doesn't like the Immortals on the high ground, sniping out all these Stalkers. But here we go, a bunch of Stalkers coming in here. And at the same time, we've got the main engagement here. He's waited for a third Immortal. SOS really wants to have the optimum army before going out here, and he's definitely got it. And here we go, single Immortal for Patience is going to help quite a lot. And Blink Micro is going to help the Stalkers get away from that, but there's no way they could deal with that Immortal. Boom, they all go down. So you really need a lot of Stalkers to deal with an Immortal, and dealing with 3 Immortals, you need a massive army, and preferably some Stalkers and some Zealots as well with speed to really get in there and sort of get the focus off the Stalkers and onto the Zealots. But here we go, second Immortal coming out for Patience, but there we go, facing some Zealots as well, getting some Zealots out. Great idea at this point. But now Patience is on the defensive right here, and with 3 Immortals out for SOS, I mean, he could definitely afford to be on the offensive, although he is going to be pulling back for now. And I'm not sure, because if he could get in there and take out that Nexus, that would be a big boost for him, because right now Patience definitely has the lead in terms of stuff going on. He's got a worker lead, he's got the base lead. If he was building workers off this like he should be, then he would definitely be in a good situation. But he's only building 1 worker at a time, so it's a little bit iffy. I feel like he should be building more. Pylon capped. That's why he wasn't doing it. Little bit of pylon cap right there. Never a good situation to be in, but obviously all these proxy pylons are being taken out by SOS. It actually is slowing down the economy of Patience, so good job there. Good job there for SOS, but look at this Patience going for the Colossus tech, and if he manages to get up about 3 or 4 of those Colossus, they can definitely make a big difference, even versus the very, very heavy Grand Army of SOS. Look at all of those Immortals. That is a massive, massive number of Immortals. Not that many Stalkers, but actually 4 Immortals for both players, so they're probably about even. And SOS starting to push out the worker numbers, actually. They're taking out all the pylons for Patience. Really did set him back in terms of his macro. And now he's got to catch up a little bit. And there he goes, 2 probes coming out at once. He's not going to want to get supply capped again under any circumstances. But there he goes, about to lose another pylon. And that is not going to be good news. But he's got an extra pylon there, so I think he should be right. Sending out some Stalkers to deal with this little pylon kill force. Runs into the main army. He's going to have to get out of there. So did not work out at all to his taste. But he's sending down his main army as well. Maybe, but I don't think both players are really ready to commit to an all-out brawl right there. They're both trying to get the edge. Both going for level 1 upgrades to their weapons. Both going, well, anyway, it looks like SOS may be going for some high Templar tech. I don't know if that's going to be for Archons or if it's going to be for something else. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting. It looks like SOS has supply capped himself this time. There's pylons all over the place getting taken out. Both players doing a great job of just ridding the entire map of errant pylons. And the Hallucinated Phoenix coming in there, going to get a, well, I thought it would get a scout, but obviously not. And that's a bit unfortunate because he did not see the robotics bay over there. I'm pretty sure he hasn't seen that yet. If we go over to SOS's vision, he's trying to blink some Stalkers in here actually, but he has not got in far enough. The Nexus scaring him away. So still has not counted, sorry, not scouted that robotics bay, and that is going to be a bit annoying because, yeah, it's something you really should know about. So anyway, here we go. First Archon coming out for SOS, but with Colossus Tech on the way, it's going to be quite awesome for Patience, and this could definitely be the edge he needs. But at the same time, SOS getting a third base. He's got a 4-worker lead, and he's looking to push that out even further, continuing to produce workers, and Patience not building any workers at all at the moment. He's at 44, and he's just happy to sit there at the moment, I guess. But yeah, that may be a mistake because SOS is still continuing to push the macro, and this is going to be big because SOS, man, he can just regenerate his army a lot faster, and it'll be a lot more awesome. There we go, this thing going down. Manages to take it out before the Colossus get into view, so the Colossus are still a surprise, and he's just going to be pushing in. Hallucinate Phoenix coming in. I don't know. I think it probably saw the Colossus at that point. And the third base is going to be in a lot of trouble. He just has to make sure he keeps his Colossus in a good position. They're in a fairly good position, but these Immortals need to get over there. The Zealots need to get in the front of the army. That wasn't really happening. The Stalker's coming in, getting hit by a Colossus. So Cat is completely out of the bag right now. And it looks like this Nexus is going to go down. Maybe. I don't know. He really, really wants to destroy this Nexus. I think he's going to be able to, but how much will he lose trying to destroy it? That is the question. And I'm really, really not sure what he can do here. I mean, he can move the Colossus over to here, hit the Nexus, and then move him up and down the ramp. That's an easy escape. But, I mean, Patience wants to do something here. He does not want to be facing a 3-base Protoss at this point in the game. He's got a huge army. He wants to make something happen. Oh, look at this Immortal drop in the middle of the army. That would be huge. It looks like it may be just an all-out attack here. SOS is ready to go with his Archon forces. He knows he's pretty good. Looks like Patience has his own Archon force as well. The introduction of a third Colossus, plus a whole bunch of Zealots warping in, may give Patience the advantage right there. And SOS giving the GG. So obviously, deciding that he was not going to win versus that Colossus play. And just the extra Zealots warping in is just losing too many forces. Did not have the advantage there, definitely not with the Colossus on the field, and decided to give the GG. So good play for Patience. I thought SOS was going to take it when he got the third base down, but Patience in the end just had the stronger army, and the Colossus really, really were a great move for him. So there we go. Thank you very much for watching this game. It's an absolutely fantastic game, and I really, really enjoyed casting it, and I will catch you guys tomorrow with another one. So stay tuned for that. This has been Hairy Muppet. I hope you enjoyed this game.